pavings, anti-corrosion outdoor unit, an unbelievable 10-year compression warranty. Reward yourself with an...
Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play around, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling is the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Another day is here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is the show, my people. Billy's our hope, so do needless reason and place your calling. WB. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Another day is here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is the show, my people. Billy's our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution, yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes, WB. And all the things that must be happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better, we got to unite. Billy's here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Another day is here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Forget where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling is the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Another day is here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is the show, my people. Billy's our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution, yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes, WB. And all the things that must be happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better, we got to unite. Billy's here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Another day is here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Another day is here. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. We gotta keep moving. Na. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Billy's. Wake up, Billy's. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is the show, my people. Billy's our hope, so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we deal.
All right, welcome. This is WUB. Wake up, Billy's. Morning vibes. It's a Friday morning, the 13th day of February, 2026. And I'm Nuri Mohammed. We welcome you to the program this morning. Always joyful spirit to bring with you the morning to start our day. put things in its proper perspective, and hopefully the rest of the day will be according to what we've planned for today. We normally go through our look at the weather. Today we have Tariq Matthews that will bring us up to date. It's a beautiful day, wonderful day. We also will give you an update from our news center, and then we have guests as soon as 7 o'clock, and then we have another guest at 7:30, so we're power packed today. So let's go to Tariq Matthews first.
Good morning, Belize. Our latest radar, satellite and surface observation showed mostly clear skies with no rainfall observed. Fair and mostly dry conditions prevail over the area. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. Little to no rainfall is expected. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 85 inland, and 77 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will be around 72 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 63 inland, and 58 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east-northeast at 5 to 10 knots, and the sea conditions will be light chop. A high tide will occur this morning at 8:36, followed by a low tide this afternoon at 12:54, another high tide tonight at 7:17, and another low tide early tomorrow morning at 5 minutes after 3. The sun will rise this morning at 6:20 and will set this evening at 5:53. The moon will set this afternoon at 2:35 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 4:18. In the sargassum forecast, a few sargassum mats are approaching the coast of Belize and will arrive during the next few days, producing moderate impacts. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Meteorological Service.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989, Creme FM presents the news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports. And now, the news.
The Trade Licensing Act of 2024, which is to come into effect later this year, provides for the calculation of fees based on, quote, productive footprint, end of quote. According to the definition in the legislation, this means that the square footage of the premises where the business is conducted, exclusive of common areas like agricultural land, lobbies, restrooms, stairwells, customer parking, storerooms, and shared hallways, unless these are used for profit. We got clarification from the Director of Local Government, Clifford King.
Under Chapter 66, under the current law, under this very old and archaic legislation, a lot of things were not very clear. Trade licensing is assessed against what is determined to be the annual rental value of a property. And the property is the entire property, the yard, the backyard, the front yard, the garage. It doesn't make a distinction. So it is similar to how you assess for property taxes. And the chargeable rate against the assessment is 25%, a quarter of your rental value in trade licensing fees. Now, the new regime, in principle, is intending to disrupt all of that, to create a regime for the towns and cities where as a trade license holder or a potential trade licensing holder, you could use the provisions of the law and the regulation to calculate your own trade licensing fee. And particularly on the aspect of productive footprint, the distinction is made that in building A, which is an entire building, the only space that you assess where the business is conducted from. And so you exclude from the calculation of the productive space common areas such as stairways, steps, elevators, swimming pools, parking lots, waiting areas, storerooms, restrooms. But the law makes an exception only if those places are part of your business model. So I rent my swimming pool. I charge $5 an hour to park in the parking lot.
The Prime Minister denied that once the law takes effect, the increases in trade licensing would rise sharply, as cited in one case where the increase is said to be as much as 700%.
That's not true. No. What has happened is that some councils may get ahead of themselves, and yes, in some instances, some of them wanted to have these high increases. The law does not allow you to be able to increase. I think I don't know the exact number, but there's only a certain percentage that you can.
But only for 3 years.
Yes, per year. So then no, and then you cannot just increase as much as you want. But we're looking at modernizing the whole tax system and the licensing system. But I can assure that there's nothing whereby you're going to be paying 700%, unless if they were charging you $10 when you're supposed to be paying $1,000 kind of thing. Short of that, no.
We asked another legislator, Senator Glenfield Dennison, to weigh in, and his belief is that the corruption is what may be behind the cases where there would be a dramatic increase in the trade licensing fee.
What I think it is was an attempt to regularize the differences between people paying different rates of taxes. So if you look at the section, an objective criteria in order to charge the trade licensing on, and what the government came up with was to use square footage in relation to businesses that are brick and mortar.
But what could have led to the example that's been cited on social media of a 700% increase in the instances where it appears some municipalities got ahead of themselves and issued the bills already for 2026?
Corruption. That's the short answer. The long answer is that business owners corrupt the system by trying to get a declaration of tax that is either at a lower rate or at a lower square footage than is what their business is reflecting. And so when you have that sort of ability to do that discretion, that's where corruption comes into play. So you would have rightly had two store owners side by side, same amount of square footage, same building type, same business type, and one is paying a lower rate because, well, he pay under the table. I said it's wrong. He pay under the table when the next person refused to do that, but they would have been paying the tax at the normal rate. So you had that sort of discrepancy. So when you try to regularize it now, it looks like a 700% or 300% increase on the one who was paying lower. But to me, it's just a regularization of it. And that's why the objective criteria is important for using square footage, because then there's it's just a formula. You measure how much is your square footage that you're using it, and times it by the appropriate amount, and that's your tax rate. I think that's a better system. It's not perfect, but it's certainly better than the officer on the ground being able to say, well, you're supposed to pay 3,000, but give me a leave lie and then I want to lower it to 400,
King emphasized that the law allows for an appeal process if businesses consider that the trade licensing fee is too high.
We really received that message well. We must acknowledge that we appreciate that he has come out and said that on record. But he had sent similar message last week Friday, and then a couple of hours later we got this letter from BTL saying that they were still reviewing it. So while I appreciate that he's supporting that, we are a group about action. That's why we're out here. So unless BTL acts in that manner, it's really just words coming out from the Prime Minister, because the board that is appointed by him and that serves at his pleasure is not listening to what he's saying. They're taking their times. They have written to us. They have even sent that press release that said that they will wait until their next board meeting to review this. I hope that they will put some urgency on it. We continue protesting for this reason, because words without action, no one do nothing for us. And I think from the beginning we had said that we will stick to this until that money is paid out to our group. And like we said, our group is a group of people that are older, and you can see that they're out here under this rain. So no matter what, they want to come out here today.
Talk to us about the support from the public.
In terms of the public, what has been happening is that people are sending, if they know that they have somebody that is sick or somebody that is out, that is not here, they are starting to provide us support. Some people are sending us sandwiches, they're sending us water. We also got an umbrella from one of the customers that came out from BTL. So we have a lot of support. A lot of people are calling us to advise us on some matters that are relevant to this movement. But I think most importantly, I think one of the messages that we really wanted to get out is to all workers of Belize. This is not just about the BTL employees, this is about all of us, and we have to take care and look after ourselves when it comes to things like pensions and severance. And so a few people have reached out to us and said, you know what, I had this amount of years and I left, and then this didn't happen or that didn't happen. And so we have already made that promise that we will look after some of those requests that are coming, to try to give them advice as to how to maneuver through these things when you have them.
From north to south, former employees have been taking the time to join the protests. We spoke with Dennis Williams, who lives in Punta Gorda. He worked at BTL some 12 years. We also spoke to Yaya Marin Coleman, chairperson of the WUB Educational Foundation, who joined the protests in solidarity.
Did you ever try at any point to get your severance requested?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Because they were just handed a letter from HR, this is what you are supposed to get.
Wow. So now when you saw the reporting in relation to the CCJ case, you knew you had to come out here?
Yes, I have to. Because it is worth for everyone out there. And it's sad that you have so many folks out here for so many days. Last week I was here, an elderly gentleman fell right over here.
Really?
I think they said he was 70 years. So I think they need to pay the people and get it over with.
Yeah.
The court has ruled.
I did demonstrate on a rainy day today. Our vehicle slowed down, and I know the sister can go in the school together. And the sister pushed this umbrella out to the window and said, give it to anybody who need it. That's the kind of community love and support I have great value for a movement like this, by people who build BTL. You need to go to the Belize Communication Workers for Justice Facebook page and see the BTL stories where their sisters and brothers tell you the amount of years they work, the sacrifice they make, they left their families, and what they do, bottom up for build BTL, and why then the outside protest in the rain for money what they earn, what they work for. And the part that really hurt me, that when you hear, like I interview a brother, where he might not there right now, but he can work, he can walk in support of him. But there are people who have transitioned, who never get any severance. For their family, still need the money. You have people who are elders who don't want the OCHA today, but they can't come because of certain limitations that embody war.
It is expected that the BTL board will meet next week. Michael Augustus, another former employee, says that they are aware that the estates of past employees who passed away have received the severance pay due to them. Regarding the intended acquisition of SpeedNet by Belize Telemedia Limited, yesterday we asked former BTL engineer Emily Turner for her take on the Prime Minister's comment that there are various methods of valuation for companies and that the standard of 3 years of audited finances is not necessary. We also got a reaction from Turner on the discovery that the same firm chosen to do the valuation for the proposed buyout is the same firm which audited the Public Utilities Commission for the last available financial year of 2022.
Okay, so I'm just finding that out.
If you go on their website, the audited financials are there. That's the company.
Okay, so that again, there's a lot of flags coming up about conflict of interest. I know, for example, there is you pay your licensing fees to the PUC based on the amount of sales revenues that you make, and it's 1.5. Now you're saying we're finding out now that more was the company that audited that. That's again, I hope they have disclosed that, but then that's a lot of conflict. It's too much, and that's why I think I can join in saying that it's better that we get an independent party that has no ties in Belize, because unfortunately we're so small, everybody tied to each other, and then when you start to peel the onion, you start to say, oh well, you did this, like this one that's happening, and we can talk about all the other conflicts that happen, and that's the only way we will trust this transaction. And I don't think that at this point we don't want to hear more about this transaction until the proper due diligence is on its way. I heard that it's about hold. What are you holding for us to get the same PowerPoint presentation? But that's the PowerPoint presentation we are rejecting. We have seen even the press releases. Now we have the commercials coming on during the news. Those things are not proper information for a transaction of this magnitude. I am sorry, we have to challenge them to do better. So this whole should be for BTL to be sent back to the drawing board, because they have not done the proper due diligence that the Belizean people deserve.
All right. Minister of Finance, Prime Minister John Brasenio reported on Wednesday that he expects to meet with the Comptroller of Customs and the Financial Secretary regarding the importation of salvage vehicles. They are introducing policy to only allow the importation of vehicles that are up to 10 years old. This should also be accompanied by a review of duties, which he concedes are high.
We have also said that I'm supposed to be meeting with the Comptroller of Customs. I think it is on Friday, along with the Financial Secretary, because now what we need to do is to look at the taxes. When you add all of the taxes involved, it comes up in some instances as much between 50 and 60, 70%, which is way too high. I believe that we know that we have removed all of that discretionary powers from the custom officers. I think we need to look at how we can, a number of things. One is to reduce the taxes somewhat. One. Secondly, salvage vehicles are not allowed in the United States. They're not allowed in most of the islands of CARICOM countries. They're not allowed in Central America. So we may need to consider to tightening up on bringing salvage vehicles to evade customs, and then you buy a vehicle looking it pretty, and then a few months later it's falling apart. And lastly, we are also looking at starting to just ban the importation of these very old vehicles that come. They pollute there. The parts, it's very expensive to upkeep the fuel that they use. So we're thinking of maybe just allowing vehicles no more than 10 years old to be able to import.
It's now 5 minutes to 7 o'clock. We'll take a short break and come back. And we have a very good show for you this morning.
Regional and international news, weather and sports.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Finally, a postpaid plan for 3 people. Introducing Smart Trio. Why pay for mobile service alone when you can share and save? Get unlimited national calls, text, plus 100 gigabytes of shared data. And the best part? It's only $135. That's right, as low as $45 per person. Perfect for small families, couples, or close friends. Smart.
The steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
Welcome, welcome. This is WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes on a Friday morning. And before I introduce my guests, let me just give a shout out to my brother, Mr. Shah, better known as Bay Shah, up there by Tea Kettle on the Western Road. And I promised him yesterday that we will give him a shout out this morning. Respect to you. Good conversation yesterday, Brother Shah. Our guest this morning is somebody that needs no introduction. He's Perry Sticks Smith, and he has been conducting a thing called Days of Healing. It's been going on for quite some time. As a matter of fact, this is the 101. So welcome, brother. I don't need to even cause every single one before you launch it. You're here at WUB. So I almost feel as though me and you could just have an ordinary conversation rather than an interview, right?
Yeah, brother Nuri.
Welcome.
No. Bless up the day, bless up the day. You know me and you could have a normal conversation because before even what days are healing.
Yeah.
You there around my family, understand me?
Yes, sir.
And with that being said, we give thanks. Give thanks to the Creator for giving us another day of life, breath, health and strength.
Yeah.
Give thanks to the space, XTV, allowing us to come out here, talk about what happened, the Days of Healing.
Yes.
And the Days of Healing are an initiative that started over 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm. How did it start? And why did it start?
It started in January of 2013.
Okay.
After a quadruple murder took place on Dean Street. First time ever in Belize history, you hear about a quadruple murder. Yeah. And it was done so horrific, like real execution, cartel style, man throat cut, belly bust open and thing, and 4 brothers get killed.
Yeah.
A brother named Ghost, Head, Long John, and Kino Coelho.
Yes, my brother Queen.
You understand me? And Kino Coelho wasn't no quote-unquote bad man.
No,
you know him. He was an activist, brother.
Absolutely, brother.
An activist would fight for the youth thing.
Yeah.
Understand me?
Yeah.
Just that he was in an apartment building where they gone for certain individuals and everybody get killed.
Wrong
place. Yeah. At the right time.
At the right time.
Yeah. Because I'm in time, in a sense.
Indeed.
And with that murder right there, the whole Belize, me kind of rackled.
All we mean a shock, man.
Exactly.
That never happened before. And never has happened again.
And the way how it happened, and the neighborhood in which it happened too. Mm-hmm. Because at that time, that was one of the most feared community in this country.
George Street, yeah.
George Street was one of the most feared communities in this country. And for something happen like that in that community, and they gonna take out the big bad wolves. Imagine what the little piglets and the little sheep them feel like. Man, anything could happen to we. So that community me they in our uproar. Traumatized, fear, all kind of things me they go through there, all kind of emotions. And not only that community, majority are Southside Belize. Because again, if that could happen today, imagine we, without nobody. Well, that's some of these sheep and some lambs, we are get slaughtered quicker. So that community there, community members, Barbara Fraser, Daryl Lavan, Timmy Stamp, and I came apart because I used to do reporting at that time. I came into a conversation with them and have about organize one event for the community, for bring back the community, make the community feel a little love and thing. So we come up with the concept, we could do this thing like one black party that state. So you block off the neighborhood and everybody from the neighborhood come in, everybody put $1 towards the thing and everything that for free and for the community. And anybody else who want to come in and take part in it. So the initiative was started and we called it one Day of Healing because the community need to be healed. And we knew it was going to take just one day. It was going to be days of healing. That's what we call it, days of healing. Now just like if you take one aspirin and you tell her 15 minutes, 15 minutes that headache going or 5 minutes. Yeah. So we don't know how many days you want to take to heal our community. Because the community is still traumatized, still broken up. Understand? We still need some healing, but where's the healing? There's no healing for go in and say, deal with these people, no therapists, no social work. So we come in there with our community days of healing to say, have fun. That bring a little joy into the community. People smile, laugh for that day, reconnect. But after that, that's the way they backup company for come in. The social work, the social programs, the therapists. We're going to deal with the mothers, deal with the fathers, because some of these parents are broken. Then they need them to deal with the kids because the kids are growing up broken. Understand, brother Nuri? So this is why we continuously push this initiative called Days of Healing.
So what is going to happen this weekend? Because my understanding is that this one day, the Gales Point,
yes,
Malantee.
Gales Point, Malantee. We're going back to Gales Point, Malantee. The last time we was in Gales Point, Malantee was 2014 with Miss Myrna Manzanares.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, one right there for she yard with the Creole Council Day, with the library day. And that was a beautiful experience when we there on the water side, when we there in the community. And this time yeah, we're going back to Gales Point, Malantee. And I had to work with my sister in Crystal. Understand me? Miss Marina's daughter from Jump Street Carnival Group. Boss Lady's big sister. Understand me? Heavy D Lee sister. Yes, so you don't know artists one. They both. I drop names because you don't know artists one. They both. And when they read a Malantee. And we got artists who come way in from states, brother Nuri.
What?
They're supposed to be there right now, they're on their way, but they come way from states for this Days of Healing. But old school Belizean female artists at that too.
Yeah. Well, she's on her way, right?
Yes, they're on their way, and hopefully get you before the segment up,
I will hope
and the country could see your face again.
No, we're going to leave Adway send me. You want to put this on now, Miss T?
Yes, man. Because like we're telling the people, we got artists coming out.
Yeah. You want to play that artist now?
Right. Why you ever tell me lies? You told me that I am the only one. Lies. We are talking about 101 days of healing. Gales Point, Manatee. This Saturday, Reckless Force will be there. Now, remember now, it's a day event or family event starting from 9 a.m. until 6 in the evening. So now, can't afford for miss my performance our day. Definitely I want it there to come, bring out everybody, cause you know what? Lies. This I wonder no lie. It's the truth, I'll be there. See you later.
Yeah, welcome caller, welcome. Sorry caller, sorry, that was my fault, touching the wrong button here. You could call back. But you almost sound as though you say, why you going away there? And you know to do it, you know.
Oh, he said, he said something about last bank. We got this and that for the day, you know, do nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome, caller.
Yes, we want to know why we can't get on the bank. We need to go up and freeze up.
Oh,
I don't have any idea, sir. First time you're telling me this.
I must have saw you with the antenna tower up there, brother.
So you're saying that you get it off and on, no?
Well,
yeah, we'll ask our technical people to.
Monday we get it.
I must have the tower up there, brother.
Yeah, could be.
That the tower up there where they are up.
All right, brother. Thanks for giving us that information, no? All right? Thank you. Yeah. The young lady came.
Yeah.
All right, if the young lady came in, might as well, maybe could stand right behind me, because I don't think we could set her up.
Yeah, ladies.
So maybe we could make the young lady come in here, Brother Cliff. Yeah. So normally how this thing take place is that you organize with the community to actually try to...
Yes.
That's how we do.
Yes.
So it's not just you as a group go do this.
No,
the community actually work with you to try to develop this.
No, I cannot do this by myself, but I need the community's buy-in.
Yeah, hold on.
The community has to buy in. When it comes to Days of Healing, we need the people in front to help and assist we, because they know their community. They know the people they could cook. They know the people they could cook the food. They could rally the youth there for come out. They could rally the brothers there for say, you know what, you want to help organize this football game, and you want to do this basketball game.
So pretty much everything is left to you then to organize everything when you get in the community. Then.
Yeah. You know, so basically, when I come in the community, things basically done laid out. We have to get all the resources where the community need. And it's always helpful when community members help get resources like these sisters right here. Understand me? I have community members who buy into Days of Healing and go above and beyond, they run around to try and make things happen. Because right now, what we really want right now too, we want on stage, we look for on stage for the past week can't change. Have one event tour, and we got some big artists when they come in. Understand me? You see Reckless there right there, he one day out there. We have man like Unlimited, Positive Vibes. We have artists who come in fresh from foreign with their right up on stage right now.
All right.
Understand me? And they could introduce themselves.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
First introduction.
Hi, I am Heavy D, old school artist from Belize.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hi, I'm Crystal Archer, the person who will be the host of the event in Manatee Kills Point.
Oh, wow. You are the MC.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Well, tell me something. You are the one we come in from States, right?
Yes.
All right.
So, and
Which New York, California?
yeah, I grew up in Belize my whole life, went to every education level right here in Belize. Way back in the 90s, I was the female DJ of Belize. So, and I actually invite Brittany today. Actually, she's probably downstairs trying to get in, you know, because, you know, she is the artist of today. So when I was asked by Perry to come in, I said, you know, I have to link Brittany because she will also be performing. We have a lot of important people.
So Brittany start coming down.
Of course. When we come, we bring everybody.
We got artists.
We have enough entertainment.
We need a stage.
We need a
stage. We want to leave stage and thing for the day. We have one trailer where we could carry it up the Malante and we are bring it back.
For donations and stuff like that, it's hard and everything because whatever I do in the village, that's for the kids. I always want the people there and the kids, they come together and unite. Make them know for we village and not something where there no gang, nothing. You understand? We are together. Because like right now, I have all them boys who come and assist me. Right now as we speak, then they cut the field today, from yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Because the field very big, right? So I just want everything intact. I want to shout out Reckless too, because Reckless, they what did it. Them, all them boys, then they look out forward. You know, they always say, anything, Crystal, you have to do with the kids and whatever, then I have no problem assisting. And guys, everything is free.
Whoa.
Free.
So see us on Valentine money and going to some fancy shows and things. Come on, girls, point for free, enjoy yourself all day.
I wish I could have get a boss because people call one a boss.
Yes,
but I'm sorry. Hopefully next year I could do it bigger and better.
Yeah,
but for this year, if I could assist our boss, just to transport.
Just
to transport, just for the day, because it's like from 9 until 6. So, if anybody would have want to do an Italy bus just for the day, nothing wrong for charge a lead fee.
I call you only because the last time I got a Malante, 2014, you only Glenn we were a boss.
Right.
Give we one driver and all of that to the man says sticks. All I want you to do is just feed me driver. I said that's all you want. He can't eat no more. Understand me? So you only butts up cave tubing with a car out. Understand me? I want to go up on my bicycle. I never got my bike. I want to walk around right now, but I know never my bike I got. But I want to look for you, Yoni. 638-1550. 638-1550. Link me if you want. Link we want bus for that day, brother Yoni. Understand me? I really appreciate it.
Before she go, I need to hear a little bit more from the first female DJ.
All right.
And you're there in New York now. Where did you do in New York?
I am I still into music. I ghostwrite for a lot of artists, a lot of important artists, local and abroad. So that's still my passion, but I leave it to the young people because I'm over 50 now. I could still slap the mic though, not play.
Oh.
All right. They have a kind of girls point, can't see it.
Slap me,
over 50.
That's good. That's very good. That's good. All right, closing comments. I'll get from you, and then from a visiting sister, and then you have a closing from you.
Okay. Well, I just want to thank everybody who assists me, who helped me with, getting this together, getting that together without a problem. I want to thank all the girls that were assist me with the gifts. I want to thank everybody who assisted with maybe at least $5 or at least $10 to buy water and stuff. Everybody will help me. Thank you guys very, very, very much. I will still appreciate if you could help and not get me wrong. Right? Because we still need some more water and stuff like that. So any phone call between today and tomorrow will be appreciated. Thank you.
I just want to tell everybody, wanna come outside. That's all. Wanna come support the thing. We have a nice lineup of music and artists and DJs and stuff. Wanna come out, come celebrate with it. This is a celebration. It's healing.
Right.
Yes, sir. And again, Like what the sister say, come out. Understand? Me be part of history in the making. Because it's a history in the making. Every time I come out and say there's a healing, that history in the making, Brother Nuri. Whoever in this country, history, ever done 100 consecutive initiative? Nobody. Now this is 101. So every single day is a healing, a history that they making. But sometimes I think they like or want to recognize it because of my skin tone.
No, none of that.
No, yes. We're still living around. We're still living around.
You need to promote yourself also. This is a time. And you know that coming from New York. When you put out one video, one little small documentary, one 10, 15-minute documentary, so get somebody to document 101 different time we come in at communities, varying communities. We could take all in snapshot and so on. So put some music in at the background and promote it.
Right.
Because you do great work.
That's right.
But you can't come here every time you sound like it is start over. This is not a start over thing. This is 101 different time. So we need people to know that this is not a fly by night.
Right.
This is our commitment. If they may start 100 times ago and they want a different person today, we could say, that are you.
Right.
But are you from the beginning all the way through to now? I could remember when Sandra Coy used to go back to your place there and try assist when you made try educate some of the young people. So what I'm saying, you got great backative, man. You know, backative. Anyway, let me get this last call here for you. Welcome, caller.
Morning.
Good morning.
Sir, can you repeat the number again? Because I didn't get it right.
638-1550. 638-1550.
All right.
Right, no.
Okay.
The last time I'm there, you know, 12 years ago.
All right, 12 years ago. Okay, then.
1550.
All right.
All right.
She's asking about the number.
50, yeah. 1550. All right, sister.
My grandparents say they remember you.
All right.
Remember that day.
Yes, sir.
All right, bless your king.
Yes, sir, sister.
That's what.
Okay.
Yes, and so tomorrow, Valentine's Day, day of love, day of healing. Understand me? You come out Gales Point, Malante. We have food, refreshments, every single thing free. We have events for the youths there. We have entertainment for everybody. Yeah. Understand me? So come out, come out, come out. Understand me?
All right.
Yeah.
You're watching WUB. This is XTV. Big up the 4-point security. Big up Friday. Let's go big up the people here.
Yeah, man, I just want to big up my mom, you know, Miss Hader Fitzgibbons. She's now 5 years old and she's my mother. And I love her with all my heart.
Yeah, big up the people that work hard every day. Monday to Friday, Saturday sometimes, you know. Big up on yourself because things have to happen. Boom.
First of all, I want to big up myself. I want to big up my 2 kids. I want to big up my mom. I want to big up my brother. I want to big up my whole family. First of all, big up Belize. Everybody big. Everybody big.
Big up 103 and the whole crew. You don't know how we this with a tribe.
All right.
Big up Northside. Big up Butch. Big up Zolo. Big up Shaka. Free up Scrubby.
Morning, big up Friday. I want to big up the whole jungle, the whole tongue. Big up Deshaun, straight out of the jungle, say something. All right. Well, I big up Vernon Street, car wash, the best in town. Come and see. We got the best in town. Come and take a wash all day, all night. We working 24/7. Big up the block.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a
Operadores están ocupados. Puedes dejar tu número y operadores están ocupados. Puedes dejar tu número y un operador te devolverá la llamada lo antes posible para asegurarse de que recibas el apoyo que necesitas. Para mayor seguridad, es posible que necesitemos verificar tu identidad con un conjunto de preguntas sencillas. Recuerda, Atlantic Bank nunca solicitará tu nombre de tu usuario ni contraseña de Atlantic Online por llamada telefónica, mensaje de texto o correo electrónico, asegurando que tu información personal permanezca segura y protegida. Nuestro equipo de apoyo está disponible de lunes a viernes, de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. en inglés y en español. Simplemente marca al 223-1212. Esta es la línea dedicada para nuestro centro de contacto. Atlantic Bank se compromete a brindarte un servicio excepcional y las herramientas que necesitas para administrar tus finanzas de manera conveniente y segura. Aprovecha al máximo nuestro servicio del centro de contacto.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Finally, a postpaid plan for 3 people. Introducing Smart Trio. Why pay for mobile service alone when you can share and save? Get unlimited national calls, text, plus 100 gigabytes of shared data. And the best part? It's only $135. That's right, as low as $45 per person. Perfect for small families, couples, or close friends. Smart Trio. 3 lines, 1 smart choice. Sign up now and you could win a Trio getaway to San Pedro for 3. Visit us at www.smart-bz.com for more information or sign up at any showroom today. Smart, bringing people together.
Tired of appliances that just don't last? Appliances that just can't keep up? It's time for a change. GE Appliances delivers reliability, innovation, and performance you can trust. The decision is easy. Don't settle for less. Choose quality, choose reliability, choose GE.
It is truly a proud day for us here in the village as we inaugurate this rehabilitated Bully Tree Falls Community Center, a building that has long stood at the heart of our community. For generations, this center has been more than just a structure of concrete and steel. It has been a place where memories were made and lives were celebrated. It has hosted countless community gatherings, quinceaños celebrations, weddings, birthday parties, family reunions, meetings, and events that brought us together as one people.
I'm often criticized for projects like this, going to say, why is tourism investing in a community center? And I often say I'm not investing in a community center, I'm investing in the community, I'm investing in our people.
May this center continue to stand strong as a symbol of community, resilience, and togetherness for many years to come.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
right, welcome back. This is WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. It's a Friday morning, the 13th day of February 2026. Our next guest is one of those guests that is like no guest, kind of. He's
back home.
Yeah, he's home. He's a regular here. And the thing about it is that he's not a repeat, because you would not bring back somebody who is going to say the same thing over and over. But we bring this brother back because he's got such a wide area of expertise. We were dealing with him 4 years ago with his special skill that he's blessed with called mindfulness. And over the years, we've talked to him and it's gotten broader and broader.
February 1 year ago, elections were called. 12th of February, we were in court looking for an injunction because the Constitution was being violated when election was called.
Could you go back, not too long, but just to refresh those who may not know or those who have forgotten some of the details as to why was it necessary to go to court, and then we want to go through this hiccup with Justice Hondura, and then we want to come up to where are you today. So let's start with the origin.
Okay. Well, I had been, before election was called, and long before election was due on November 2025. And let me rewind. Before the past election, 2020, the Belize Peace Movement was trying to call the government to attention to the fact that the Constitution was repeatedly being broken when they call election without the proper electoral boundaries. Some electoral boundaries are way more and bigger than others. For example, 9 of the 10 Belize city electoral divisions are way below what qualifies for a viable electoral division. So if you take all the numbers of voters and you average it by 31, you should have an equal to near as equal as possible as the Constitution requires. But then governments, each government administration continue to ignore that requirement of the Constitution. I guess more for political purposes, but still they're breaking the law.
All right, let's break for a minute, because we know the Constitution says this. The UDP and the PUP have not done it based on what the Constitution says.
Yeah.
What is the real politique behind why
it was?
Yeah. And then we used to consider the forgotten districts, and we used to call in.
We lived with that. We suffered through that. I come from PG, of course, and we suffered through that. And so the South was kind of neglected in that because the concentration of power was here historically. After independence and moving to currently, there are those with that mind state that we must hold the power here, regardless of the Constitution.
And I'm sorry to sound like I'm interrupting you, but I'm trying to get a trend here.
Yeah.
Because we did not start off with 31 constituencies.
No, we didn't.
So obviously there was some point since independence that we decided to do an adjustment. So why did the adjustment be so limited, and why did it maintain the stronghold of Belize City?
One of the biggest adjustment that was made was for the election of 1984, I recall, when Prime Minister George Price expanded the constituency. I think it was from 18 to 28. But he did it before, a few months before election, recognizing that there was some kind of imbalance in electoral divisions. And so that first redivisioning of electoral divisions was, and even the Constitution has it, not less than 28, but not more than 31. So we have that range to play with, 28 to 31. So it is locked at 31. But even after we had that 31, some electoral divisions grew, like Stan Creek West, Belmopan, Belize Rural South. They grew in numbers, and there was no adjustment as was required by the Constitution.
So do you believe that the reluctance then, because I'm going on the basis that there was an effort to try to adjust it. Let me just take this call and just welcome, caller. We're in the middle of a conversation. Would you like to add to this conversation? Hello. All right. So we'll ask if you could give us some time with Mr. Enriquez, and then you could call when we give you the signal. We will open the phone lines, but I try not to take calls while we're talking to the guests, because it sometimes throws the line of thought off. So quickly, because we got a lot to cover, and I don't want to get stuck in just the history, but I need to understand, are we seeing this based on just pure raw politics, or are we seeing this in some pragmatic way? as to maybe this is not the right time to do it?
I think it's pure raw politics because if you have an area in Belize City electoral division having 3,000 electors, and you have an area like Belmopan, where I'm from right now, or Stand Creek West, that have close to 11,000. If you look at the vast disparity, 3,000 to 11,000, that is one of the worst in the region. We're running a democracy that is unconstitutional. We're violating our own constitution. Politicians from both political parties are just not abiding by the constitution, and that is why I decided, we've written about it, we've spoken about it, and that is why, to answer your original question, that is why I decided to take it to the court. And then it was interesting, before the election was called, we sent a pre-action letter to the Prime Minister, to the Elections and Boundaries Commission, to the Attorney General, to the ahead and did it.
Since the Belize Peace Movement basically had a similar or exact call, why did your group not join the Belize Peace Movement? Why was it necessary to bring another similar case to the government?
At that time, the Belize Peace Movement had another case on appeal.
Okay.
And so they were wrapped up in another case, so they could not come back and they could not come back.
But why was it?
They put also the resources to bring another case. I decided that, as I mentioned, the Belize Peace Movement was wrapped up in another case, and therefore I couldn't.
Okay.
So I decided that I have to act and bring that.
And you also had, I think, Paul Morgan and a couple of other persons with you, but we pretty much have seen you and your attorney from Trinidad as being the face of the case. Are these other individuals still a part of your case?
We are running separate cases, so it's not that they're part of my case, but we support each other's cases. And in fact, there's an appeal case that they have in which my attorney is also taking along through the courts. Yeah, so it's not this, we're working kind of in a parallel, but very much supporting each other.
All right. Yeah. So you and Belize Peace Movement, in a way, unofficially, you compare notes.
Yes, definitely.
Because you're basically on the same side. All right, I'm asking that to clear up the because you got cobweb out there where they say, well, it's a they can't get along, and then two like one another. And
I know people can start silly gossips around, but there is no way that we are in any conflict or anything.
Hence the reason me asking, because it's
a good thing that you ask.
Yeah, we need to clarify that. Now we're going to take a break, but when we come back, I want to get into this very interesting scenario where you are and your attorney are accusing Justice Honduras of saying certain things when he never knew that his mic was still on. Now this is a big case internationally where Biden never turned off the mic, Reagan never turned off the mic.
My mic still on?
Yeah, it's a situation about saying things and you forget that your mic not there. But apparently this was a case where your attorney's assistant in Trinidad was sitting and still hearing this man talking and saying things that he should not have been saying publicly. But the man said, I never say nothing publicly, but
the mic was on.
The mic was on. So please bring us up to scratch. Give us the details, firstly, of what was the case that you brought against him or that your attorney brought against him, and what was the legal, because it was ruled on by the legal, what is that?
Judicial Legal Services Commission.
Judicial and Legal Service Commission, and they seem as though they have said it's all right. We'll not criticize the justice. So please explain to us what happened in the details.
Okay, during the case for our injunction, almost exactly 1 year ago, the other attorneys who were listening to the case heard a discussion that was going on during the lunch break between Justice Honduras and another justice discussing the case. And some of the things he said made us believe very strongly that our case was compromised. The attorney who heard the discussion during the lunch break, he quickly recorded it. And we sent copies of the recording in our complaint to the judicial and legal
I guess
services.
you can't give me the exact detail, but could it be that, or did he say something that could not be anything except that he had already made a decision?
We felt seriously compromised when we listened to the recording of the conversation.
Did the
That is
Legal and
why
Service Commission listen to that?
we sent copies to the Judicial and Legal Services Commission.
So-
we sent transcript. We professionally derived transcript. We got somebody to listen carefully to, not any we got an expert to listen and transcribe what was said and what was heard from the tape. And we sent a copy to the Judicial and Legal Services Commission to investigate. If they said nothing is wrong, fine. But listen to it, hear it, saying this is why we feel very compromised.
Did they?
And that is the question that that is why we're carrying the Judicial and Legal Services Commission to court, because we sent let me say this, we sent the complaint, no response. I write again to say, listen, I sent a serious complaint, what are you going to do about it? They said, well, the matter is being looked after, but very vague. And then when we threatened to sue for non-response, we were not finding any serious investigation going on. Suddenly, when we sent our pre-action letter to say we're taking you to court, then suddenly they said, oh well, the matter doesn't merit.
You send us that, they still say it has no merit.
And then afterwards, so we're taking it to court.
All right, let us go a little further on that. We'll have to take this break. When we come back, we'll go.
But what I want to say is that it cuts to the heart of the integrity and the fairness of the judicial system.
Exactly.
We just happened to hear these things.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as we heard, we said, "Wow!" It disturbed us quite a bit, and we felt that we were not given on a very serious constitutional case.
I wonder if it doesn't play into this idea of the criticism that we are bringing so many non-Belizeans into our judiciary. You've just heard the announcement of how many new magistrates, all of them being foreigners. I wonder sometimes if innuendos and ambience and all these other matters that go into communication is not a factor that may, I might say something that in my culture, take it that serious. Anyway, I'm going into...
That has to be investigated though.
Yeah.
We can't make any assumption.
Let's take the break and then we'll come right back.
Mark your calendars. February 12th, wine and cheese under the stars at the House of Culture in Belize City. Enjoy food, exquisite wines, gourmet cheeses, live performances, cultural entertainment, handmade craft, plus a bouncy house for the kids, cocktails at the Oasis Bar, and entrance is completely free. Hosted by William Neal and Dwayne Moody, 5:30 to 10 p.m. This is the event you don't want to miss. Sponsored by Culture is My Business, a project of the National Institute of Culture and History NICH with support from Matisco and the Belize City Council. Mark your calendars, February 12th, wine and cheese under the stars at the House of Culture in Belize City. See you there.
Clean and maintain your yard the best way with Honda trimmers and lawn mowers. Honda Lawn and Garden Equipment. Available at Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
sea una persona ocupada o atrapada en el tráfico, o que tenga una circunstancia adversa o muy exigente, la tensión se acumula y lo estresa. El estrés ataca a todos en cualquier momento, a cualquier edad. El estrés es un asesino. Es mejor estar vivo que muerto, así que visite la farmacia de Freetown para obtener opciones.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué puedo hacer para usted hoy?
Estoy bien estresado.
Ok, tengo una pastilla que te va a ayudar, ¿ok? Que toma una de eso al día para 10 días y va a estar bien después, ¿sabes?
Ok. Farmacia Freetown, carretera 28 Freetown, donde estás mejor vivo que muerto. Farmacia Freetown, teléfono 22 32 87 6.